Epochs ago, legendary dragons ruled the lands, but wars were waged, and legends were lost. Soul survivors lurked in shadow, waiting for their time to return, wisely biding their arduous days, intent to be revived, stronger, to return forever. And so, from the ashes of death sparked glimmers of life. What was once lost, wisdom regained with hope. And through hope, new life and courage. The courage to triumph forever.
Elder Dragon, the white-haired, tan-colored patriarch of dragons, briskly hobbles toward a majestic castle adorned with crystalline formations. He traverses a wide drawbridge which leads to the weathered entrance. Intricate glasses and wrinkled, rough skin reflect old age, yet sharp claws and fierce eyes. Elder's digits display ornate rings of varying gemstones. Subtle power swirls within these gems, like light, fog, and mist trapped under spheres of glass. He produces a regal three-pronged key to unlock elaborately crafted castle doors, revealing the magnificent interior. A vast room with towering, ancient windows. In the center sits a large oval table with 12 empty seats. Elder Dragon rushes towards his head seat and sits, his eyes fixated on a huge grandfather clock device nearby.
Ross, do you reveal tragedy or triumph this Starsday?
Zewalos churns and clicks unnervingly as time seeps away.
Very well then, keep your secrets.
Artemis enters, a blind, wizard-like dragon, gold of color and white-bearded. He greets Elder Dragon with a subtle nod and dragon speak.
Shulo? Shulan.
The complex Zewalos clock hisses and clicks away. Artemis detects the 10 barren thrones, but finds his far opposite of Elder, who fixates also on one cold, empty seat. Elder Dragon takes a deep breath and averts his eyes. He brews with regret. This warrior is not coming home. Zewalos finally roars, sputtering mist and flame. It's unclear precisely what time it is, but Elder Dragon stands with authority, acting precisely on schedule.
Chi-Yong Tarsust. I fear to ask. Just us this time.
Artemis pauses, but nods. Elder Dragon peers at another empty seat. This ally is never to return as well.
My instincts tell me the Vostok is gone. Poorly.
Artemis agrees, indicating wounds of his own. Elder Dragon glances at Zewalos and sits once more. 10 empty seats.
Tragedy, then? What of the young ones? Artemis? Hopeful? Many Bozel remain, but now without family. Some indeed may bring us hope.
Artemis reveals a large communications crystal.
Some or one? Why don't you look into their G and judge for yourself, Amal?
Dragons appear in the facets of the crystalline gem. He sees hope. And the film began. A wild battle sequence ensuing, dragons breathing fire, ice, acid, and lightning, twisting, flying, and clawing all about the skies, fighting their deadly enemies, the bone and ghost dragons. In short time, the action focused on several bone dragons chasing a young, small, white-colored dragon named Jackie. They pursue him and close in, Jackie unable to shake his stalkers, and they capture him. Imprisoned in their clutches, they rip, tear, bite, and punish Jackie, finally casting him into a long, deep, and dark chasm, where he plummets to his supposed doom. But just then, Jackie awakens from this nightmare. A rude awakening, but then again, still alive and well. Sitting up violently in bed, Jackie finds himself the victim of an elaborate hazing-style prank. Mestrius and Bozell, young dragons, have doused him in cold water, a type of honey, and odd-colored feathers. Young Jackie is a mess.
Hey, believe it again? Charleson, don't you ever rise and fly early?
You overslept again? That's like the 7th time, Jack Ralvian.
Elder's so gonna flame your lazy tail, Ralvy.
Don't call me that. What'd I miss?
Just now, Starsday or last Sunday. Everything. Look.
Parade activity outside, seen via oval windows. Jackie cleans up, adjusting to the sudden chaos. Are you serious, Jack Ralvian? This is for Titan's deeds. You forgot. I didn't forget. I was asleep. The bravest warrior ever to take flight, and you're still in bed.
Not as if you know anything about bravery, Jack.
Bravery comes in many forms.
Enter Rainia, a red fire dragon.
Shulo.
The Bozell young dragons glare, unimpressed. Who do you think you are, Violetta? Treating us like common Bozell.
You are Bozell. We all were once. Nothing wrong with it.
It is when you're lazy. Ha! He'd sleep through any Vostok.
Stealth is far wiser than open war. Maybe not slumber, but you could learn to act more quietly.
Rainia, you tail biter! The elders will hear about this.
Don't be dramatic. If I'd meant to hurt you, you'd know. Consider it a lesson, Bozell.
Spare us your lessons. You're weaker than a dragonfly anyhow.
Speaking of Estelle, where's Link?
We should go. Oh, you and that little buzzfly. What's with that? Isn't she one of them, Jack Ralvian?
I said don't call me that, and she's not a ghosty.
I don't trust her. Or you. Come on, let's go. We're missing it.
So busted. Lazy tail biters. Bye-bye.
Mestrius, Bozell 1 and number 2 exit. Jackie dejectedly sighs.
Idiots. Jax, you look drained. What happened last night?
Well, Linky and I were out late trying to collect rare gems.
Why? And past curfew, I imagine.
It wasn't that late, but I do feel tired, drained. Link, a dragonfly, also known as Iszel, enters. She is a small, sprightly, serpentine creature, brightly multicolored and jovial of spirit.
Jax! I got one! The rest were no good, but this one might have fire resistance. Pretty cool, eh? Get it cool? Anyhow.
Unaware Rainia is present, she attempts to handle a sack of gems while fluttering around the corner.
Are we going to Mr. Universe's?
Bumping into Rainia, startled, Link drops the sack of gems from her tiny claws. It falls to the ground, spilling out small, imperfect rubies, topaz, emeralds, and more.
Titan's ceremony? Shulo, Raina.
Link offers a toothy, cheesy smile and waves.
Shulo, Isel.
Raina, you look so radiant today.
Rainia peers at the gems on the ground, crossing her arms.
Save it, Linky. I know you two have been up to something.
Up to something? I'm just tired.
Why would we be up to anything but getting ready for Titans?
Fanfare and cheering from the ceremony in the distance. Ceremony! We're really late now. Let's go, Link, let's go! Jackie quickly clutches Link and they exit with haste.
Hey, Raleigh, wait for me!
The undead world, where bone and ghost dragons abound, many in a state of limbo. It is cold, dark, misty, and dreary. An ethereal library lines the walls, along with bony metal braziers and candelabra on tables. Blue and amber flames crackle, drift, and swirl. Nitrozite, a ghost dragon of immense power, sits in his throne, back to his subjects. He drinks from a chalice forged from the claws and spine of a dragonfly. Nitrozite turns pages of an old text with sharp, decayed claws. His digits wield ornate rings of varying gemstones. Enter Scarlash, alongside 2 bone dragons.
Wait behind. He does not like being interrupted.
Scarlash physically swallows and steps closer.
My liege.
Scarlash stops in his tracks, slowly closing his mouth. Nitrosite sifts through the pages of his book. The slow turning of pages, his chants, sips of blood from the chalice are maddeningly unnerving. Against better judgment, Scarlash dares to speak again.
My liege.
Violently and instantly, Nitrosite smashes the chalice.
I was reading and concentrating.
Nitrosite's face and body are obscured by his position. Nitrosite completes his incantation, echoing, He absorbs a dead dragonfly's soul. His skeletal body glows brighter.
Never interrupt what you do not understand. Ever.
Nay, never. Forgive me, my liege.
Nitrosite grasps the book and turns his throne completely around, revealing a shadowy skeletal ghost.
What is it, Scarlash?
It was a trap, my liege.
Failure. Expected, of course. Written all over you.
Nitrosite launches his book at Scarlash. It connects with visceral power.
My lord, it was Titan. Titan. You know that he is too
Continue.
too strong, too vast for all of us. We lost Undrith and
Continue.
Vilophage, even Thalagast fell. Nitrosite. The two sisters also intervened. We were unable to retrieve it, barely escaping. Nitrosite.
Nitrosite looks away, closes his eyes, and contemplates. Flashes of Titan unleashing attacks on his enemies as visions. Pause. Nitrosite exhales with displeasure, reopens his eyes, and leans back in his throne. He selects another chalice from a cabinet of bone and pours another dragon blood's drink.
Truly an incredible warrior. Cunning, brave, unique. We shall send congratulations.
Nitrosite drinks, accesses a technical panel, and continues working. Expecting death, Scarlash is shocked. He glances over to the bone dragons, but finally back to Nitrosite.
But Nitrosite, why would we...
Was I unclear?
Scarlash freezes. A sense of deep foreboding fills the air. Lit fires blow, wisp and whip about. Loose objects tremble, fall, and slide asunder. The blue braziers glow red and purple. Throngs of dragonflies appear and swarm chaotically, buzzing about from seemingly everywhere.
Execute my decree, or you will lie next to your fallen brethren.
Scarlash and the bone dragons hastily exit, dodging the numerous chaotic dragonflies. Nitrosite turns his throne around. The swarm of dragonflies dissipates. Cascadia, a nefarious dark blue garbed witch of a ghost dragon, is revealed. She slinks into frame like a shadow.
They do not understand, Cascadia. They cannot G beyond a single pitiful Starsday in this existence.
Nitrosite runs his claws over many chronicles and books, continuing his studies as he speaks, and drinks.
They do not seek change, your greatness. But why do you wish to revert to your former fleshed self? I find our powers to be doubled in our current form.
We are powerful, but this state of transition is incomplete. I feel it. You do not know what I G.
Cascadia looks intrigued. She also pours herself a drink.
Perhaps one day you shall teach me more, but for now I have a new plan, my liege, one which Titan could never survive.
Continue.
We approach the wrong way, Lord. My way is not direct, but circular. A way of stealth.
Continue.
Jackie, Raina, and Link catch up to the others preparing for Titan's ceremony.
What's with the gems?
Are you kidding? Elder Artemis has been on the prowl for as many—
Link!
I thought that was last tide.
Well, it was, but then—
Link!
What? She has a right to know.
Know what?
They approach what is soon to be Titan's honorary ceremony. The silver blue, epic warrior dragon Titan is heralded for bravery, selflessness, and saving lives. Titan wears a distinct black onyx amulet. Many dragons stand at the ready, holding large staff-like torches that can be lit or extinguished by dragon's breath. These staves are used to illuminate tall braziers. Elder Dragon stands front and center as the Azure Titan approaches. A long double row of ceremoniously outfitted dragons each light the braziers as muscular Titan passes by.
Approach. Chi-Yong, for your vast deeds, my courageous Amal, and our seasoned warrior.
Titan kneels, bowing his head and resting low his wings to the ground, a symbol of allegiance and great respect.
Chi-Yong Chi-Foy.
Chi-Yong Chi-Foy. Eyayeli Tai-Usai Foyama. You have faced much evil, Titan. Yet, even amidst treacherous Vostok, you are calm, at peace, with the Soost of Os. And may the plentiful Os watch over us all.
Os watch over us, Chi-Oh!
Link surreptitiously delivers her small bag of gems to Artemis. He smiles and nods. Link returns to Jackie.
Right to know what?
Soost.
They're not even complete Geos. Just useless gem shards.
The honor is mine, liege. By being in service to my fellow Zell, I am blessed with both Chi-Yong and Chi-Foy. My burden is lighter when my tallow and seer are put to arduous work.
Amal, and we too have great Tai-Usai for you, as do our many Zell.
Looking to indicate to them, Elder Dragon scans.
Now where are our future heroes?
Jackie, Link, Raina, and others scramble to their positions. Elder Dragon finally sees them, indicates, smiles, and nods. Gertranamore, the old and strict yet loving matriarch of the dragons, glares at Jackie.
They are the future, our future.
She smacks him. Late! Bardish, not so much a medieval weapon, but a minstrel dragon, tunes his multifaceted musical instrument.
Presently, our future is late to the party. As usual, in the past.
Gargigal, a wiry, gargoyle-like dragon, with a quirky demeanor, stands close by his poetic friend.
Leave him be, Bard.
A loud, trumpeting fanfare blares, complete with pomp and circumstance, announcing the arrival of Violetta.
Oh, by my sword and Altaia above.
Oh, joy, here she comes. Violetta, a dragon of extreme riches and status, is adorned with large gemstone rings on all her digits, a circlet, 2 anklets, 2 bracelets, an amulet, and winglasses as well. She is the quintessential Cleopatra, princess of dragons. 4 servants fly Violetta in via her sky chariot, a literal flying carriage of decadence for her convenience. The crowd cheers wildly, parting in the center to make way for the gold and silver air chariots landing. Shortly, the music, chatter, and excitement quiet down. Violetta steps away from her carriage, speaking energetically yet clearly.
Vaz Chi-Yong Losumzel Titan. You honor the royal family with your strength, power, and virile cunning as a warrior. great defender of our city. None hold you in higher regard than do my father, mother, and I.
Titan stares and nods with suspicion, his eyes on hers.
And thus we present a glorious gift.
Unveiled, a gigantic crystalline statue of Titan is hoisted into the courtyard's center. It towers over nearly all.
Subtle.
Titan, in addition to this glorious statue of your likeness, I am also blessed with Chi-Foi to present to you myself. We shall dine together this moon's eve. Perhaps you will tell me of your triumphs, and I shall tell you of mine.
Dupre, an earthen paladin knight-like dragon, turns to Llewellyn, an icy, old curmudgeon-like frost dragon. Llewellyn rolls his eyes.
Now, we celebrate your prowess.
Cheering! Artemis begins a speech which is essentially sotto voce, barely heard by the audience. This allows others to simultaneously have personal conversations. Raina gawks at Violetta's jewelry, shaking her head.
Prowess? Wow, get a load of her.
Nayas, no way. All that jewelry and decadence makes me sick.
Show off.
Right? I don't use jewelry to flaunt my powers. Imagine removing all that nonsense every night.
Raina laughs. Jackie has been intently staring at Titan.
What's his power?
What?
Titan. He's amazing, but no fire, no ice, no acid. What are his powers?
Other than being humongous and stronger than 100 of me?
No one's stronger than you, Link.
Link smiles and blushes. I know. Jackie continues to stare at Titan with great curiosity.
I said 100.
As Artemis continues his speech, again sotto voce, Titan produces a cylindrical device, a holographic scroll. This is the message of congratulations which Nitrosite previously requested Scarlash to send.
Have you seen it? His threats?
See, I have indeed, Amal. Chizel Artemis briefed me Starsday.
Our Zell, our young ones. We are not safe, liege.
Now is not the time, Great One. Elder Dragon subtly takes the scroll, but closes it up.
My lord of lords, but our Bozell!
Elder Dragon clutches Titan's shoulders and looks into his eyes. They need this, my great, honorable Amal. I need this. And on this day, our morale was beyond repair. What you did has ignited their seer like vast flamme, where otherwise all was shattered and broken. But now, once more, I am the Pluktok Zoom I once was. I'll not forget this, your greatness. Nor shall they. Artemis finishes his own speech. The crowd cheers. Artemis steps away and beckons for Elder Dragon. Silence. Elder Dragon steps forward, takes flight, and soaks in the moment, rallying his subjects with a loud roar. He reflects to himself. Elder Dragon removes his glasses. All the hundreds of epochs, but this is my best memory forever of all Ziwalos.
Chi-Foi and vast res to us all. This Starsday is ours!
The sounds and steam of the clock, along with the shots of Ziwalos itself, are intertwined in the cheering and celebration and the final moments to chaos and mutiny. The statue gift that Violetta brought to honor Titan now acts as a Trojan dragon, spilling out undead dragonflies, all immediately flying into chaotic patterns of attack. Hidden bone and ghost dragons emerge, partially invisible, attempting to fire stealthy bone arrow shots in secret. Dragon traitors appear as well, and a battle ensues.
Dissension? Violetta, this was your doing! Dissension! Where are they?
Not only ghosts, spies, and Orex! Altaia, protect us!
Violetta, how could you?
Elder Dragon is struck by bone arrows, but barely wounded.
Defend the crown to the skies!
The princess's gift was a trap.
Violetta screams, retreating in cowardice.
What? Never. Nay, I am innocent.
Her servant dragons immediately escort her to the sky chariot, chanting, "Protect the princess!" They launch into the skies.
And there she goes. Decadent coward.
Vile treachery.
Titan is struck by bone arrows as well, but also unfazed. Some ivory shards protrude from him, yet Titan defends Elder Dragon.
My lord!
Chi-Yong, you were right, Titan. You were right. Nay, there can be no peace.
Howling, they both fly off, folded deep into the maelstrom of battle.
Raina, Jackie, and Link are under fire.
Watch out!
Cloaked bone dragons, also guised by foliage, shoot enchanted arrows. Link dodges several. Raina deflects some with her wing, while neutralizing others with her fiery breath, some of which were intended to strike Jackie.
Someone's upset about not being invited.
Chi-Yong, that was close. Unbeknownst to Jackie, he's about to be hit by a larger arrow that even Raina does not see coming. Link quickly collides into Jackie to protect him. It just misses both.
Too close!
Phew! Chief-Oi work, Link, you're the best. Violetta's sky chariot is now high and far into the horizon.
And there she goes. Decadent coward. Some princess.
All glitter, no gold.
Artemis listens closely, his aural abilities laser-focused. Filtering out all else, the blind gold dragon hears rustling in the foliage.
Invisibility! They're in the trees!
Take flight, I can barely gee.
Bard, kindly bless us with a tune, Amal. A tune.
I've an enchanting chord prepared to dispel doubt and disillusion.
Slow motion. Bardish strums a complex musical instrument. The Lutronica's sound waves arc outwardly, reverberating everywhere, even casting light all about. This power ballad dispels the bone dragon's partial invisibility. Simultaneously, Titan's black charcoal-colored amulet glows faintly. Titan roars, flying high into the sky like a bolt of lightning. This drains his energy, but enables a view from far, far above. He easily identifies each enemy below.
Traitors, I gee you all!
Titan dive bombs to the lower height of the battle, wreaking havoc and disarray on the bone and ghost dragons. Most are flushed from their hidden positions and some wounded badly. Our hero dragons fight alongside their brethren, executing defensive tactics in both melee and ranged war. Skulking in the shadows amidst foliage, dust, and the fog of the cold morning air, Cascadia slinks forward.
As high as you soar, you do not gee me, great one. Today you shall perish. Remuneration for the warriors you stole from us.
Cascadia fires a spell of dark energy from her hidden vantage point, sniping Titan. Engaged in battle, Titan is unable to identify the attack's origin and fights on. Flying in pursuit, Artemis, Llewellyn, and Dupre close in on Scarlash. Dupre strikes, missing with his sword, but persists.
Taste sharp steel, zealot Zenna. Such a barbaric tool. Are your tallows so short and weak?
Dupre strikes again, connecting once, but the blow isn't powerful enough to stop Scarlash, yet he howls in pain.
Short? Never. But my sword is righteous.
Dupre connects once more with his unique blade, but Scarlash prepares a counterattack. He howls, blowing a tornado-like, dust-riddled attack at Llewellyn and Dupre. The tornado prevents Dupre and Llewellyn from properly flying, vortexing them downward. Blinded and tumbling away, Dupre and Llewellyn risk crashing into a ravine of sharp rocks far below. Artemis, who had been mostly out of range until now, uses his binding powers to catch his fellow dragons with roots, rocks, and vines, halting Dupré and Llewellyn's fall. This, however, creates time for Scarlash's escape from the three.
A frustrating yet formidable foe.
Other bone and ghost dragons persist. Clearly, Dupré, Llewellyn, and Artemis have more battles to fight. Many are wounded and many fall. Titan is struck from seemingly nowhere, Cascadia's hidden vantage point. Jackie stumbles upon her sniper spot as she assails Titan with dark energy and spells. Cascadia quickly detects Jackie and pauses, staring.
You? I know you. I recognize your G, Bozel.
Flashback. Jackie's unconscious memory as an infant, being struck and scarred by lightning. Cascadia approaches Jackie. All others are distracted, fighting their own battles. Jackie backs away in fear.
Nay, don't be afraid, young one. You belong with us.
Cascadia extends her claws. Jackie is confused, unclear if she intends to harm or to help. Link, amidst a battle of her own, spots Jackie and Cascadia only a short distance away.
Oh, why won't they leave us alone?
Link quickly locates Titan and flies over to warn him.
Need a little help here, Mr. Universe!
Titan scans to where Link indicates, spotting Jackie.
Bozel!
Titan bellows, this time flying horizontally, blindingly through the sky, his extreme power now finally drained. Titan blocks the path of Cascadia's supposed attack, knocking her fully clear of Jackie. But Titan is quickly outnumbered and overtaken by many bone dragons.
Fool! I'd not have harmed him. He belongs with us. And you deserve eradication.
Overwhelmed and weakened by the combined brutal assaults, Titan falls. He howls in pain, his life force fading. Leaving him for dead, the bone dragons retreat. Hidden, Jackie makes eye contact with Titan, who is in bad shape. Elder Dragon descends into the fight, separating Scarlash from his bone dragon allies. Elder kicks aside Scarlash and, as bone arrows still protrude from his body, pulls one out and furiously stabs another bone dragon. He spits electricity from his jaws at another enemy, vaporizing it.
You shall never take our hearts! Let havoc fall! We will prevail!
Cascadia smugly leaves Scarlash to fight alone while she slinks away. Jackie stays hidden nearby amidst the trees and brush. Two bone dragons jointly invoke a spell that darkens the sky with smoke and ash. Elder Dragon attempts to fight, but with great difficulty. His glasses are lost in the storm of smoke, ash, and debris. His old eyes limited, his sight blurry. Ghost and bone dragons take to the skies, using the subterfuge of the ashen spell to guise their exit. Scarlash remains behind, still hidden, suspiciously waiting for Cascadia to complete her objective. Cascadia scans the trees for Jackie near his previous position, but he is gone, hidden again. She soon loses interest, focusing on Titan's amulet, her true objective. Cascadia moves directly left of Titan's body. She sees the amulet. Jackie peers, still hidden. Cascadia leans closer to Titan, attempting to remove his amulet. Just as she does, Titan awakens and clutches Cascadia's throat.
You are a traitor. Your Zenth was long ago.
Cascadia is petrified.
But a far worse fate awaits you, Zell of Dust.
But lurches away from his weakened grasp, taking the onyx amulet with her. She tumbles backward and takes to the skies with a blind 180-degree turn.
Not so fast, Thief Queen!
Link rams Cascadia, causing her to drop the black amulet, and in midair, Link zips underneath to catch it. Link, unable to carry its weight, quickly tosses the amulet back to Titan. She fends off other attacks and darts about. The earlier ashen storm begins to thin, soon to clear. Cascadia chases Link to little avail. Link is far too quick.
Slow! You ghosties need to exercise.
Vile fly! That amulet is mine!
Jackie proudly smiles, abandoning his own fear momentarily. Cascadia pauses, but looks back to Titan, who is barely alive. Jackie sees this. The amulet is close. Cascadia turns her attention to Titan, flying over to finish him. Jackie's courage is summoned. He quickly intervenes to face Cascadia, placing himself directly between the two. Jackie and Cascadia are eye to eye, wing to wing.
Stay back, witch.
She peers unnervingly. Cascadia strikes at Jackie, but he instinctively dodges.
So wing and a miss. Ha!
Rainya, still fighting, happens to look over and notices. Cascadia misses again. As she makes yet another attempt to hit Jackie, he dodges, but intentionally slams himself into the base of an ancient stone tower, which crumbles and leans. Rocks, debris, and dust tumble down from high up.
Ah, barbarians!
Link sees this, smiles brightly, and flies over to help, throwing and deflecting stones at Cascadia. Jackie continues to strike the tower with his tail, shaking down more debris. Cascadia is deluged and overwhelmed, unable to fly out of range. Rainya has bested her latest bone dragon enemy and hurriedly flies over to spit fire and flame at Cascadia. Scarlash attempts to pull Cascadia back and away. Cascadia and Scarlash skulk into the dust and shadows. Link and Rainya attempt pursuit, but to no avail. During this time, Jackie is returned to assess Titan. Hello, Matthew Carauddo here, creator of Diamond Dragons. Have you enjoyed seeing the beginnings of Diamond Dragons? We're working hard to fund this 2.5-hour feature-length project into something truly powerful and complete. But we need your help. Please consider listening. In order to transform Diamond Dragons into a truly 3D, feature-length production, it will require dedicated, serious, passionate investors and supporters who are willing to help see the project through from start to finish. And it will be a long journey. However, the sheer amount of joy, value, return on investment, and the powerful life lessons that Diamond Dragons has to offer is all well worth its weight in gold. Remember, these videos have only taken you through the first 15 minutes of the story. Want to learn more? Perhaps you'd like to read more of the 120-plus page screenplay? Contact us via the links in the description and get involved. We need every last Zell Amal in order to make this a reality. No half measures. We're here to complete the project. Chi-Yong, Chi-Foy, Vas Res to us all, and Eyayeli.